Hi everybody, it's Christy Forsyth from Clarity here for you today with my collective tarot reading. So this is a tarot reading for all of us, especially those of us who feel that universal energy, who find ourselves impacted by the universal energy that's out there. So those of us that are energy sensitive, but really everybody, because I feel like in some ways we're all sensitive to the energy and we're all responding to the energy. So this is my weekly report on that. And this is, I'm going to use my new deck today, my new oracle deck, and it's the Work Your Light oracle cards. Hi Kathy, thanks for watching. They're so pretty, right? They just have the best designs. I love them. They're recommended by a friend, and I've been playing with them and just getting to know these cards, so I'm going to use them today for my reading. Hi Ashleen. So we will check this out, and I would love to hear how you guys are doing you know, in this energy. I don't know, I've been feeling just this need for a little bit more play, you know, a little bit more balance. I don't know, it's just been a lot of energy and a lot of things, and so I haven't been as focused on work-based stuff the past week or so. Just feeling a little bit of that need for play and feeling like that's balancing me out a little bit. But we are in this new energy that's about the closing of some doors and the opening of others, and stepping into some cool stuff. You know, if a door is closing for you, allow that door to stay closed right now, you know, because I do feel like there's amazing things that are opening for us, and we just have to kind of flow with the process and allow the process, because I do feel like there's some cool opportunities that are coming our way, some unexpected opportunities that are coming our way, some new romantic energy stepping into our experiences for some people. And I also just feel like this energy of abundance. So I do feel like there's just been this opening with this full moon that's allowing for that. I'm really feeling that energy very strongly right now. But we will see what the cards have to say about this. Ashleen says, yes, more fun, less seriousness. Absolutely. Hi, Sarah. So we will set the intention with our cards that we are connecting only with energy that is of the light, only helpful, healing, preventative messages only with this. And we are asking, what do we need to know about this energy right now? So let's see for this. And let me know if you're watching live or if you're watching on the replay. And I always so appreciate it if these messages connect for you, if you like these readings, if you feel like there are people in your world that would benefit from these readings, that you share or that you tag them. That's always helpful. Okay. So these two cards came up together. So the first card is my soul family card. And so this is just a reminder to make sure that we're calling in our tribe, that we are inviting our tribe in, that we are putting the intention out to the universe that our soul family is heading our way, and that we're opening ourselves up to that, because I think that we need that so much. You know, we just need people who get us, who can support us, who get excited about the things that we're working on, who just bring positivity and light into our life. So making sure that we're setting that intention, that we're just putting that out there, whether it's through a prayer or just in that thought in your mind that you want to connect with your soul family, and that you're inviting them in, and making sure that you don't already have those people in your life, and making a conscious effort to put your time and your energy into those people in your life, because I really feel like we're working so much on bringing this light into our lives and connecting with our purpose right now, and connecting with these higher levels of consciousness, and we really need these people who bring the light into our world and who help to raise our vibration to be able to do that. And this comes with this card called Awakening. It's hard to see with the light, I guess, but Awakening, and this is about energy upgrades, right? I keep talking about this, that we just keep getting upgraded, and this is why you feel chaotic. This is why you feel anxious this summer. This is why you feel a little bit all over the place, or I don't know, this week I felt kind of like a zombie a little bit. Like it's hard to focus on one thing, because once my system gets all of this energy upgrade into it, I get totally overwhelmed, and so I just need a little bit more of that play and a little bit more of that balance to help me with that. But we are really stepping into an awakening and a new level of our awakening. We're stepping into higher vibrations, and so I feel like with these two cards coming together, this is about our soul family helping to carry us into that. So making sure that our time that we're putting into people is that we're conscientious of that we think about who we want to put our time and our energy into and who we want to allow into our energetic space. That's really, really important right now for us to feel good. And the next card that we pulled, and this is funny because this is exactly what I've been saying, is the play card. It says, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. So shake up this energy a little bit for yourself. Allow yourself to play. I don't know if you can see the image, but this is like a girl who's floating around in a champagne glass. So maybe Spirit is suggesting that we have a little bit of champagne or alcohol, but it doesn't always have to be that. It really is whatever is fun for you, whatever you like, whatever brings your spirits up, no pun intended, and whatever just makes you shine, whatever brings light into your world. So thinking about and allowing a little bit more play right now to balance out some of this energy and to bring that smile back onto your face, because there's been a little bit of heaviness and there's been just a lot going on. And the next card we have is boundaries, okay? So we are being tested here. What are your boundaries? What are you okay with? What are you not okay with? Ashleen says, oh my God, Spirit is telling us to drink together. It is. So I think that you should come visit Nicole and I. I think that would be awesome if we could make that happen. So we'll come back though to boundaries. So boundaries, where do you need to establish better boundaries? What are your limits? Who do you need to set boundaries with? What do you need to set boundaries with? What's okay with you and what's not? Because we're in such a time where we are creating our experience, right? And sometimes we don't set boundaries because we're afraid. We are afraid of how other people will respond or what will happen if we set a boundary. But if your soul is asking you to set a boundary, if you can do that, I promise you it will work out exactly as it should, and that at the end of the day you're going to feel more self-confident, you're going to feel more valued, you're going to feel more optimistic, you're going to feel just better overall because you are calling the shots. You are now in charge of your life, and that feels really, really important here with this boundary card. So make sure that you are setting those boundaries for yourself. Kathy says that's exactly what she needed. Good. I'm glad that the message got through to you. And I always set the intention that people get the individual messages that they need from this, and that whatever needs to get to whoever will get there, and it will just speak to exactly the questions that you have. So I'm so glad. And then this last card that I pulled it says Anna, grandmother of Jesus, and it says seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. This is just about that concept of that we all have our own light to shine. We are all created to shine our light in our own individual way. We are all created to do something here in this world, to create something, to be something. And it doesn't have to necessarily be our work that we're paid for, although it can be. It's just we all have a purpose. We all have a light. And even if you're doubting that, even if you're feeling very disconnected from your light, understand that that's not the reality, and that it's really important to continue to do everything that you can to bring that light back into your life and to invite that light back into your life, and to work on raising your vibration simply by following the flow of what it is that you feel like you need, and doing those things that lift you up and not those things that bring you down. And just thinking about that, because as you bring more light into your experience, then you understand what your light looks like and what your purpose is and what you're here to do. And the more that you can do that thing that you're here to do, the better. The better you're going to feel, and the more impact that you're going to make on the world. And I really believe that we have such amazing power to do that here in this world. So making sure that we are just allowing that. And this talks about laying foundations here too. And I talked a little bit about that, I think, in a reading a couple weeks ago, that remembering that you might not quite be where you want to be just yet, but remember that you're laying the foundation. And so taking the steps to think about, how can I lay the foundation for where I want to go with things in my life, and what steps can I be taking? Because sometimes when we look at the big picture, it can seem so far away, or we can get so discouraged. But what can I be doing every single day to move me in that direction? So those are the cards for today. If you guys have questions, leave them in comments below. Again, I'd love to hear where you're watching from, and if you're watching live or in the replay. Thank you guys so much for commenting. Hi, Bruce from Essex, UK. Thanks for watching. And I will see you guys on Thursday with an energy report. Thank you. Bye.